Yo, what's going on YouTube? Energetic here, back with another video. So for today's video, guys, we are going to be going over and ranking all the Galaxy Opals in my team in this current day. So that happens to be everybody who you see right here. And then there's also Galaxy Opal Isaiah Thomas, who I'm not going to mention in this video because I do think he's the worst. And because he's an evolution player as well and he takes super long to get and I'm not grinding him out, it's not worth it. But I also don't have Dr. J. But I'm still gonna put him in this ranking because just looking at his gameplay, looking at his attributes and badges, I can get kind of a sense of how good he is compared to everybody else here. So we're just gonna get straight off into this video, man, and we are gonna start with the worst Galaxy Opal in the game. Besides Isaiah Thomas, the worst Galaxy Opal that you're seeing out of all these guys is 100% has to be Galaxy Opal Serge Ibaka. This man, I'm sorry, like, some of you may have this card, like, I don't mean to offend anybody, but this dude is garbage, bro. Like, I feel bad that I put in the work to get him. On paper, he looks good, but he really isn't good. 95 offensive overall, 98 defensive, 6'10 power forward, can play the center position too. Let's take a look at his attributes, man. So his post moves are decent, you know, high 80s, but he doesn't ever knock them down. His mid-range is 95. He can hit the mid-range. His 3.88, like, he can stretch the floor, but his release is terrible. He doesn't have quick draw, so it really is tough. His free throw, 88, good free throw shooter. The standing dunk and driving dunk are good, but overall he's just not a good player. His passing sucks. His interior defense is good and he has a high block rating, which he does do a good job defending the paint if that's anything that he does well. His rebounding is good too, as you can see, but I mean, these are Galaxy Opals, they're gonna have high ratings, but I was getting out rebounded by pink diamonds early in the game when I was using this card, so I don't recommend you get yourself Serge Ibaka. But the thing is, his badges is what really is lacking. Like, he only has 7 Hall of Fame badges, but I think there's amethysts in the game who have more Hall of Fame badges than this. Like, this is crazy. And he doesn't really, like, he has decent ones. I'm not gonna discredit him and say they're all terrible. Like, Rim Protector is good, Chase Down Artist is good, Defensive Leader is good, but then he only has 23 gold badges. He has Steady Shooter as well. He does have Intimidator. He does have Rebound Chaser, Corner Specialist, Pulse Move, Lockdown, Worm, Catch and Shoot as well. But he's just very, very underwhelming for a Galaxy Opal, man. So he's definitely the worst, or at least in my opinion. Like, this is all my opinion. He has to be the worst one, okay? So next up is gonna be Jason Richardson. Now, the reason I say Jason Richardson is because he's outdated at the point, like, at this point in the game, he's outdated, right? So he's 6'6", shooting guard, can play the small forward position. I have a shoe on him, so a couple of things are gonna be boosted, like lateral quickness and I think his steal or something like that, but it's not that much of a difference. You can see in the beginning of the game he was good, so his stuff is good. Like, he's a good shooter. You know, he can attack the basket. You see his driving dunk is a 98, standing dunk is a 90, so he's a shooter and a slasher. You know, he can handle the ball decently well too. His perimeter defense is only an 80 though, so that is not great, and he doesn't have clamps, which is the main downfall about him. His athleticism is good, but it's just his badges that make this card not very good. So you see, he has Catch and Shoot Hall of Fame. He only has 9 Hall of Fame badges. That's why I said he's outdated, because the pink diamonds at this state of the game are way better than him. See, he only has Catch and Shoot Hall of Fame, like, and then he has other ones too, obviously, but for the shooting badges, he has Catch and Shoot, Tyler Shooter, Difficult Shots. I'm not really a big fan of Tyler Shooter, Difficult Shots. I mean, they're cool, but I'd rather have like Deadeye and Green Machine and things like that. So, but he does have those on gold. Let's take a look, man. You see he has like these finishing badges. Corner Specialist, he does have Steady Shooter, of course. He has a couple dribbling badges, Unpluckable, Stop and Go, Space Creator. You see he has Clutch Shooter and Deadeye, Flexible Release, Green Machine on gold. He has Range Extender too. That's good. He does have Range Extender. I have to give him credit that he does have Range Extender. But it's just the simple fact that he doesn't have as many Hall of Fame badges as I would like. And he has no clamps, and he has like no defensive badges at all. So that's why this card really isn't too great all the other cards that we're going to talk about after are better defensively than him. Or if they're not, then they're better in other areas. Two people that I forgot to mention were Penny Hardaway and Grant Hill. We're going to talk about them too. I don't have them, but we're going to talk about them and how they fit into this list. So the next one we're going to talk about is Dominique Wilkins. So I know a lot of you still don't have Dominique Wilkins. You're still grinding to get him. I'd say if you're really grinding to get him at this point of the game, just take your time. Don't make it a priority, because he's really not worth it in this current day and age of the game. And it's because he just became obsolete. He looks good on paper, he really does. Driving layup 98, close shot 98, mid-range 97, 3-point 92, especially with the coach. The shot goes up. Free throw 92, standing dunk and driving dunk 98. Like, you'd be like, oh man, this card is amazing. Yeah, right. And then his facilitating, his passing and all that is great. Or mid 80s, that's good. He's a small forward. 86 perimeter defense, 89 steal. And then he's very athletic too. Like, you would say, oh man, like, why would I not want Dominique Wilkins? Well, when you look at the badges, he only has 8 Hall of Fame badges. Like, this is what I'm saying, that these earlier Galaxy Opals are not really that good anymore because their badges are lackluster. So let's take a look at his Hall of Fame badges. Downhill, Showtime, Fast Break Finisher, Acrobat, Contact Finisher, Relentless Finisher, Consistent Finisher, and Lob City Finisher. Literally all finishing badges. No shooting badges. I mean, he's a finisher, he's a slasher, so okay, that's understandable. Let's look at his gold badges. He does have clamps, gotta give it to them there. He's going to have some defensive badges because he was good defensively. He has a couple shooting badges on gold, catch and shoot. He has quick first step. He has a couple dribbling badges too, like unpluckable. He has Deadeye, flexible release, green machine. He does have quick draw, which they added in later on, but he also does have a steady shooter. And you see, the problem is with this card is that his release is kind of nasty. That's another thing. Out of all of the Opals, he has the worst release. I'd say either him or Serge Ibaka have the worst release. So I don't recommend grinding super hard for Dominique Wilkins at this point in the game. Put your time and effort into something else, into a better player, and you'll be good. Maybe one of the good pink diamonds in the game, or maybe one of the new, maybe one of the guys off the token market, you know? So the next player we're going to talk about is Penny Hardaway. Now, I don't have Penny Hardaway, I don't have Grant Hill, but we're going to talk about them because I've played against them, or I've seen them, and I know how they perform. And of course, I get to look at the attributes and badges in the token market, so that's what we're going to go ahead and do right now. But like I said, Penny Hardaway is the next one, so we're going to look at Penny Hardaway first, and we're going to see why is he the worst one from the token rewards, in my opinion. So you can take a look here. He's a 6'7" point guard, which is good, right? But his attributes, and they're good. They're solid attributes. He's a slasher. He dunks on people. Very athletic. He can shoot the 3 too. He has a mid-range shot as well. Pretty solid. His passing is great. You know, amazing. His perimeter defense is 88. Steal 90. Okay, that's good. But you see, the downfall about this card is his lateral quickness is only a 77. Like, come on, bro. At the same time, I wish his speed with ball was a little higher, 88. Like, come on. That's a little underwhelming. So let's take a look at his badges. This is where the players start to get better, because the token market players have a lot more Hall of Fame badges than the reward ones, like the Serge Ibaka, the Dominique, and the Jason Richardson. So let's take a look. 17 Hall of Fame badges. You see, a lot of them are going to be finishing. He has floor general as well, quick first step, space creator, dimer. So good ones, you know. Finishing badges in there. Not really too many shooting badges. I mean, difficult shots and volume shooter, but hot zone hunter as well. But let's take a look at his gold badges. 35 gold. So he has good defensive badges as well. You can see them right here. He has clamps as well. I think they added in clamps later on, sometime during the year. Pickpocket. He has a lot of the dribbling badges, the passing badges. You know, so he's decent. Like, he's not a bad card. I'm not gonna say he's a bad card. He has Deadeye as well, green machine, range extender. Like, he's a good card. The thing is his lateral quickness. And since we're looking at Galaxy Opals, like, these are supposed to be some of the best cards in the game, so we have to nitpick here and decide who is better than who by looking at the little things, right? So next up on the list, we are going to talk about Grant Hill. So I actually think Grant Hill is a really, really solid card. I actually, like, I was debating whether I should pick him up or should I wait for the update. I didn't know the update was going to come yesterday. So I was debating, should I pick up Grant Hill or should I wait for the update to come and get whoever new that they come out with. Obviously, I ended up getting Tony Parker because he was the best option available to me. But let's take a look at Grant Hill, right? So small forward, 99 offense and defense, 6'8", so perfect height for the small forward. He's really good. 98 driving layup, 89 post fade, 97 mid-range, 93 3 that goes up to 98 with your coach if you have a diamond coach, 92 free throw, 80 standing dunk, 98 driving dunk. Good passing, good. You see the ball handle 86, pass IQ 89, pass accuracy 89, perimeter defense 94, steal 91. Great defensively as well. Very athletic. Speed 95, speed of ball 86, acceleration 95, vertical 97, lateral quickness 95. Great card, really great card. 19 Hall of Fame badges, 30 gold badges. Like, this is what I want in my Opals, right? I want my Opals to have close to 20 Hall of Fame badges. I don't want them to have 10 or less Hall of Fame badges. Those are the bad Opals. But we're gonna look at them. He has a lot of shooting ones, slippery off ball, green machine, hot zone hunter, flexible release. You know, I'm a big fan of flexible release. It definitely helps. He has finishing ones as well. He has defensive ones, clamps Hall of Fame, like pogo stick interceptor. Then he has intimidator on gold. He has a lot of these defensive badges on gold. He has floor general, pickpocket, dimer. He has the dribbling ones too, ankle breaker, handles for days, quick first step, stop and go, tight handles. He does have steady shooter, but he's still a good card. Deadeye, clutch shooter, difficult shots, corner specialist, quick draw, range extender, catch and shoot. And then he has a couple silver badges right there too. So Grant Hill is definitely a solid card. I might save up tokens to get him next, but I don't know. By the time I have 750 tokens again, I'm only at 33. They might have some other players, not in the token market, but they might have players just released in packs or whatever who are better than him, so it might not be worth it at that point. But hey man, if that so happens to be the case, then I don't know what I'll use my tokens on. I'll find a way to use them, right? But so for next up, we are going to go back to the collection and let's just take a look who we have left. So we have Ray Allen, we have David Robinson, and we have Tony Parker. And then Dr. J that I didn't talk about. So next, before we get into these three, we're going to talk about Dr. J. Now, because I do not have Dr. J and he's not somebody you can't look at him at the auction house or you can't look at him in the token market, I'm going to have to pull up my phone, go on 2K MP Central and look at him on there. And I'll screen record it for you guys, and then I'll just put that into video on the screen so you guys can see what he looks like. I'm sure some of you, like a lot of you already know, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do that for you right now. So we're here looking at Julius Erving, small forward / shooting guard. He's 6'6", and you know, he has 18 Hall of Fame badges and 19 gold badges. See, I wish he had a few more gold badges, but it's cool, man. He has 18 Hall of Fame, which is good. Okay, that's what I like. So really, he's a good card. So 88 3 ball. So his shooting is all good. You can see it right there. Of course, his slashing is going to be great, and his athleticism is going to be great. You can see he has the 97 driving layup, 98 driving dunk. He's also good in the post with 83 post fade. Very athletic, 95 speed, 95 acceleration, 98 vertical. Like, very good. 85 speed with ball, 87 ball handle, so he can, you know, do all that stuff too. Then his defense is great too. He has 92 steal, he has 95 perimeter defense, 93 lateral quickness. So really, really good card, man. And honestly, I wasn't about to go 12-0 because I didn't think the other players were worth it. Maybe Baron Davis was worth it, but some of the players I didn't see as worth it to go 12-0 for, so I never went for Dr. J. But he's a good card. So let's look at his badges now. So for finishing, we've got acrobat, consistent finisher, contact finisher, cross-key scorer, fast break finisher, relentless finisher, and showtime on Hall of Fame. Then you can see lob city finisher and teardropper. Shooting, catch and shoot, difficult shots, Hall of Fame. Then he's got the other ones on gold, corner specialist, deadeye, green machine, hot zone hunter, pick and popper, quick draw, tireless shooter, and volume shooter. And then for playmaking, downhill, quick first step, space creator, gold, break starter, flashy passer, and lob city passer. Defensive rebounding, chase down artist, off-ball pass, pick dodger, pogo stick, tireless defender, trapper. Then he has clamps, gold, heart crusher, intimidator, lightning, reflexes, pickpocket, and defensive leader. So solid card, definitely one of the better Opals in the game. And yeah, so I don't have him, and I'm not really upset that I don't have him because I have better players than him, but he's still a good card to have. If you have him, you can definitely do some great things with him. So now we're going to get into the next player in the top 3. So the top 3, we have Ray Allen, David Robinson, and Tony Parker. Now this is tough. This is really tough. Honestly, like, you can go either or with these guys, you know? Like, any one of these can be the third best and any one of these can be the first best. It just depends on what your personal preference is, right? So for me, third best, I'm gonna have to go with Ray Allen. Yeah, I said Ray Allen. And the reason I say Ray Allen is because he's great. He's a great card. He's starting on my unlimited team. But I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just not that great with him, but he's good. Like, I can put in work with him. But I personally like Tracy McGrady better, and he's a pink diamond. Maybe it's the release or something. But Ray Allen is good though. Don't get me wrong, man. It's like I said, I'm nitpicking here, but let's take a look at Ray Allen here. He's really good at everything. Maybe his post game is not great, but you know, that's not what he's meant to do. He's a great shooter. He has a 99.3, 97 mid-range, like, and he's a 90 driving dunk too. His passing and all that is great. You can see it right there. His defense is great. 95 steal, 95 perimeter defense. His speed is great. 90 speed with ball, 95 speed, 95 acceleration, lateral quickness 95. And his badges, 20 Hall of Fame badges, 29 gold. You know he's going to have all these shooting badges on gold. You know that for a or he's going to have all these shooting badges on Hall of Fame. You know that for a fact. Like, he's the I say Ray Allen's the third best shooter in NBA history. First I got Steph, then I got Clay. Amen. That's not what this video is about. He has the range extender, quick draw, green machine. He also has the defensive badges, clamps. I think that's the only one he has on. Oh, he has Trapper on Hall of Fame too. But he has some finishing ones too. He has defensive ones. He has a lot of shooting ones on Hall of Fame. So really good card, honestly, really good card. 29 gold. I'm not gonna go through all of these. I'm just gonna scroll down so you can, you know, take a quick look at them. Quick first step. Really good intimidator. You know, defensive leader. You know, pickpocket, ankle breaker. So yeah, great card. And he's very cheesy. You can do the behind the back very easily with him, which is good. But I gotta give him the number 3 spot. Number 2, man, this is tough, man. And they both play for the Spurs. That's crazy. Number 2, I think I'm gonna go with David Robinson. And the reason I'm gonna go with David Robinson is because he can only play the center position, which I would like to run him at the power forward. He's 7'1", he's a great height, but it would be nice to be able to run him at the power forward because then I get more versatility with how I want to run my lineup, right? But he's amazing. He's an amazing card. I've had him for a little while now. I have a shoe on him that boosts his rebounding and stuff, but it's not going to be too far off from what it truly is. You can see, oh, it also boosts, what am I saying, bro? It also boosts his post game. So you see a 99 everything. It's not naturally like that. That's just how it is with the shoe on him. It's like usually like 97 or 96 or something like that. But that's crazy. 99 all like with the post game. That's kind of crazy. But like he's literally like, look at this, bro. Just looking at the shooting, everything is in the 90s except for the 3-point shot is an 86. But like that right there is already good for a center. 7'1", he's at 86.3. Everything else is in the mid to high 90s. Free throws a 90, driving layup is a 90. But for his passing, he's a decent passer too for a big man. He has decent passing, block 98, perimeter defense 80 for a center. Come on, 98 interior defense. Come on. Like I said, the rebounding is boosted because of the shoe. Goes down just a little bit, but his athleticism is good too. 84 speed, 84 acceleration, 97 strength, 79 lateral quickness, but he's a big man. That's good for a big man. It's crazy how this David Robinson has more lateral quickness than Penny Hardaway. Like, that doesn't make any sense, but that's just how it is. Now for the badges, he's got 20 Hall of Fame badges, and he has 23 gold, 3 silver, 1 bronze. So we're gonna take a look. You see, he's gonna have a lot of the post move badges on Hall of Fame, deep fades. He has pick and popper. He has worm too. I love worm. All these good badges he has on Hall of Fame. Rebound chaser, rim protector, moving truck, box, intimidator, defensive leader, heart crusher. He does have steady shooter, which is another reason why I can't have him in the number 1 spot. I can't. Now, I still say he's better than Ray Allen because, I don't know. I mean, honestly, he's not really much better than Ray Allen. Like, I could put Ray Allen number 2, I could put David Robinson number 3, but it's tough, man. It really is tough. Like, just the fact that I'm even having to organize these guys in terms of who's better than who, it's tough, man. But chase down artists, you got all these other badges. But he's a great card, man. He's really a great card. Like, there's not much to be said. Deep hooks, corner specialist. There is one thing that I don't like about David Robinson. He also has clamps on bronze. But the one thing I don't like about David Robinson is his release. For some reason, I can't master his release. I've tried in the shoot around. I just can't get it down. I don't know what it is, man. Like, it's tough for me, and it shouldn't be tough because he's just a left-handed player. His release looks like it looks good, but for some reason I just haven't been able to knock it down, whereas most of these other players I have. But that's not to take away too much from him. Number 1, we got to go with Tony Parker, and yes, this card just came out yesterday. That's all, you know. But the thing is, he has more gold badges and he has more Hall of Fame badges than any of the other Galaxy Opals. 30 gold, 23 Hall of Fame. So, you know, they obviously made this card better than all the other ones. Now, if I were to say there's one downfall about this card, that I don't even see this as a downfall, but other people may, is that he's 6'2". That's the only thing. But taking a look at Tony Parker, 97 driving layup, and I already showed this in my previous video, so I'm not gonna go through in intricate detail, but you know, you see all this stuff gets boosted. Like the 3-point shot, 95, that goes to 99 with the coach. His passing is amazing. His defense is amazing. His speed is 99 across the board. That is insane, bro. Lateral quickness, 95. Now for the badges, this is where it gets crazy because he has 23 Hall of Fame, 30 gold, and he has the most important badges in the game. He has them on Hall of Fame. So that's range extender, that is quick draw, that is clamps, and quick first step, and then I also would include dimer in there. He has all of those on Hall of Fame, all those 5 badges. That is insane. What other Galaxy Opal is like that? None of them. So plus the fact that he just has all these other great Hall of Fame badges. So that's why I have him at number 1. And his release is amazing. After I got his release down, bro, it was GG for anybody who was running into me. Then he has 30 gold badges, Intimidator. He's going to have all the other badges that he didn't have on Hall of Fame. He's going to have these here too. So, you know, great card, man. Deadeye, you see right there, corner specialist. Great card, man. Really amazing card. He is starting on my unlimited team now. I'll show you what my team looks like. Here it is. And you see we got Gilbert Arenas on the bench. Man, that's crazy. I have Gilbert Arenas coming off the bench. Before, I had D Rose. I had to take off D Rose, bro. But that's really it, man. That's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys thought about my ranking, my list in the comments. You know, I'd be interested to see what you guys think. Also, we just hit 800 subscribers yesterday. So thank you guys so much for helping me out with hitting 800. We're trying to hit 900 by the 26th, which is 5 days from today. No, 4 days from today, excuse me. But yeah, by the 26th, so then we can hit 1,000 by February 1st. That is the goal, man. If you guys can help me out, if you're not already subscribed and you made it this far through the video, just go ahead and subscribe, please. I'm asking you. You know, it just takes one click of a button, 1 second, man. I really try my hardest to get these good videos out for you guys. And hopefully you guys enjoyed them. So if you did, like I said, hit the like button, subscribe, man. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.